you doing? King Dingbat here. So let's see if this is working this time. Hopefully there's no echo. Let me know. I knew it was acting weird earlier because I was trying to change the time and it wouldn't let me. I hope this is better. The old one was echoing. I had to restart it. But hey, look, everything is done. I am ready for Thanksgiving weekend to start. And you know what? We're going to start off with some eggnog. Eggnog time, yo. Does it sound better, guys? Are we better now? What's up, SWAT? Yo, Johnny Blaze, what's happening? Philly 500, AK Beast Mode, man. What's going on? It was great talking to you yesterday. So I wanted to kind of save this story for today because I wanted to see your guys' opinion on it and hear what you guys had to say. No, slow mode is not on. I forgot to put it on. But what happened was, apparently Jeffrey Lurie, after the Dallas game, was really pissed off about the offense. Apparently told people, went down to the locker room, possibly told some coaches that if things don't change, somebody could be getting fired. And to me, here's what I have to say to that. He could fire whatever coach he wants. It's not going to make a difference. Not as big of a difference as if you fire Howie Roseman. No matter what, Howie Roseman is the guy that has to go. He has to go as GM. Okay, he can stay in the organization, but he can't be talent evaluator because this is totally killing us. You know what I mean? Jojo, what's going on? Bashir, what's up, nephew? What's happening? DJ Crush says, "Can I get a wrench when I give him some out again?" You know, right now I'm not giving him out. Trying to sort some things out with the with the mods. Paul, what's happening with you, man? Flight, what's going on? So we sound much better now. I'm telling you, you can't just have fire an offensive coach, a coach or this or a coordinator. You have to get rid of the guy who's bringing in the talent. That's how I see it. I'm gonna see if I can put this on slow mode because I can't keep up with this chat. Let's see if it works. All right, it worked. All right, so yes, happy Thanksgiving Eve to everybody. Philly cannot give up on Wentz. I'm not giving up on Wentz. I am still a Wentz guy. I still support him. And I feel like through all this struggle, all this stuff going on, when he finally turns around, it's going to feel that much better. You know what I mean? 500, watch Cowboys win tomorrow. They should win, but I took Washington. Jay Cod says, Lurie knows Wentz is being set up for failure. It's obvious. Carson wasn't Doug's guy from the jump. Maybe. Big Mike says he's as much of a problem, Doug or Wentz, or the injuries. Howie is damn terrible. Howie's killing us, you know. But Monday night, what was your score? What do you mean, what score? Of the game? I forget the final score. I lost money, though. Mario, what's happening, man? Oh, no problem, Philly 500, a.k.a. Beast Mode. I love that name. No problem. Good talking to you. I'm done with Wentz this year. Done with Doug, too. I hear you. Father, your nose is greasy. I got a cold. I got allergies. I'm a mess right now, man. It happens, though. You know what I mean? It's that time of year. I've been outside in my garage all day, pulling different lights and stuff, getting ready for to put up the Christmas stuff on Friday. Eggnog time, yo. Do you believe Philadelphia, the city, mentally break down Wentz? No. I think there's a lot of things going on. No, I don't have COVID. Allergies are bad today. Yeah, I mean, it's because I was in the garage. Denzel, what's happening? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You ready for tomorrow? Like, I'm pumped, man. I'm ready for Thanksgiving. I think Lurie's too close to Howie to can him. I'd settle for a demotion at this point. Dude, let him draft or evaluate players. Yeah, I hear you. Mayday, what's happening? Think about this, right? Let's go back to 2016 when the Eagles hired Doug Pederson. Think about this. So they hired Doug Pederson. Howie was in the boiler room, right? He was nowhere to be seen. Then all of a sudden, they hired Doug Pederson and they bring Howie back. And the main reason they brought Howie back, Lurie said this, is, you know, to be basically the overseer of the player evaluation and GM. But Howie wasn't going to be the GM. He wasn't going to be the player evaluator. That's what they said. So then they hired Joe Douglas. And then all of a sudden, a little later, it comes out that Howie has final say. Then they fire, Joe Douglas leaves, gets a job in New York, And then all of a sudden, Howie's the GM again. What happened to accountability? What happened to responsibility? You know what I'm saying? Justin says, where did Justin go? Dang, Justin, I lost your comment. Oh, Justin retracted his comment. I was just about to read it. Philly, who's winning NFC East? I have no idea, Chris. Right now, I think it's between the Giants and Dallas. If the Eagles win one of the next 3 games, I think they could win. Eggnog time, absolutely. 500, we all going to stuff our fat faces tomorrow. You know this face is meant for stuffing. You know what I mean? Feed Zeke says, hey, everybody, it's eggnog time. Yo, let's drink. Let's go. I love eggnog. Drank some yesterday after we talked. Awesome. Robo Knight, what's happening? Hey, what's up, 500? Happy Thanksgiving to you, boss. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Big Fluffy, what's up? Ertz back. You think Goddard will be go-to weapon? I think Goddard is better than Ertz right now. We should replace Doug and Howie fired. Who should we replace? I don't know. I have to figure it out with Howie. But somebody that is ready to evaluate talent. Somebody from a good organization. And if I fired Doug, I would go for Bieniemy. You know what I mean? You once farted on a little person by accident? Did they punch you in the face? Did you see Doug's weird press conference today? He said it's only Wednesday when asked if Carson was going to start. Then he changed course. He's not prepared for conference. I did. The video I have coming out tomorrow morning, I got a video coming out Thursday for Thanksgiving. I talk about this because Doug is like, I think Doug is discombobulated. Like, I don't think he knows what the hell's going on. I'm just saying, because he's talking about, like, Carson's going to be starter at practice today. Like, I think he's trying to be funny and deflective, but he's confusing people more. God, these comments are going so quick. Kobe Bryant, what's happening? 500, Ertz is in the right direction. Blitz boy can't cover. I have Goddard having 10 catches for over 100. Seahawks going to try to make Blitz boy cover Ertz and Goddard. Maybe. You know, you might be right. Who should we root for Thursday? I'm going for Washington because I love to see Mark Holmes mad. I think something's brewing that we don't know. There's definitely stuff going on behind the scenes. And I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments. These things are flying right now. And I even put it on slow mode. Doug said he looked back at the tape. What did he see, though? I feel like Doug Pederson is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know what happened with Doug. I think that somehow getting rid of Mike Rowe has enabled Doug to be more Doug. We got 358 people in here, by the way. We only got 53 likes. We got to get the likes up. We got to be over 100. It's Thanksgiving Eve, man. Thanksgiving Eve. We're partying. Eggnog time, yo. Ah, man. That's so good. I love eggnog in, like, every situation. Lurie said GM will be gone. He said he was going to be gone. Big D, why is everyone jumping ship on Doug and Carson? I'm not jumping ship. I like I said, I wouldn't even fire Doug. I'd give him one more year. The only thing I would do is make sure he gets offensive coordinator. And I'm not giving up on Carson yet. I've said that over and over. 500, who would you want the Eagles to draft the first round next year? It's way too early to know, just way too early to know. But if I had to go position-wise, I mean, it just depends. I would say you pick in the top 10. Let's get the best player available. Let's get a top-tier talent. And if you could get like a guy, a monster defenseman, somebody on defense, I would be all for it. Somebody on offense, I'll be all for it. We have so many holes that I think you just got to get the best player available. 2 more lost games in a row and somebody's gone. Yeah, I think so. A linebacker, well, look, I like linebacker, but the Eagles never draft linebackers. You know what I mean? Lurie made it seem like Howie and Doug would be gone if we missed the playoffs. I know, but what happens if you make the playoffs, right? Think about this. So if we make the playoffs with 6 wins, we're supposed to, like, keep everybody? Like, that's the worst thing that can happen. I think you got to fire somebody no matter what. That's why I said in the title of this, why wait? Why wait? If Wentz is bench and Hurts moves the offense, that'll be telling. Yeah, I mean, it's going to cause you a lot of more problems because here's what's going to happen. Here's my issue with pulling Carson. You pull Carson Wentz, then you're going to have to put him in at some point. He is not going anywhere the next 1 to 2 years. He's cost too much money. Nobody's going to trade for him, and you're stuck with him. So instead of benching him and destroying this guy's confidence even more, I say, let's just ride it out. Philly, would you trade down from like number 5 pick to get 10 pick? Would you trade down from like the number 5 pick to 10 to get extra 1 and 2? Yeah, of course. I would be open to that. Making the playoffs will cripple this organization. We need to lose out for anything change happen. Well, that's my fear, man. That is my fear. Philly, hope you to lose so you guys clean house. Thanks, Mike. We might. Imagine Doug as head coach, Dan Quinn as offensive coordinator, and Jim Harbaugh as offensive coordinator. Well, defensive coordinator for Dan Quinn. I don't know. Dan Quinn likes the 3. Doesn't he play a 3-4? Conspiracy: Lincoln Riley, new coach with Hurts starting quarterback. I can't see Hurts starting. If Carson has a horrible game in the first half this Monday, they should bench him. So you bench him like what? You figure like bench him 1 game, half a game, and then put him back in. What happens if he struggles again? What are you going to do? I think they trapped themselves. Me personally, I want Carson to play through and ride it out. But I don't know that they can replace him this year. I celebrated when Groh was fired. Then I cried when Doug said he's going to without coordinator. I know, me too. I thought we were getting Caldwell. So wait, Carson's us going to be on the bench Monday. Is that what people are saying? That is bad. Good for his sacks, 40 Russell. No, I wouldn't bench him. If Wentz beats the Seahawks, Max from First Take will say he played like garbage. He always says he plays like garbage, 500, if we run the ball, do you think we can win the division? Yeah, look, the video I have a video coming out tomorrow, and I'm going to go through Washington's schedule, Dallas's schedule, the Eagles' schedule, and the Giants' schedule. You'll see, when you look at these guys' schedule, none of those teams are that good. Somebody could win this division with 6 wins. Can you imagine? And I'm sorry this thing's going so fast. I can't keep up with it. We got 430 people here. Please please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're on our way to 30,000. 500. Who you like to coach if Doug let go? I like Eric Bieniemy. You know what I mean? Any shot that you, Mark Holmes, Bad Dog, Swamp Rat can get on a live stream together? At some point we definitely can. I just talked to the Entertainer and Bad Dog today about coming on my channel maybe sometime next week. I want to get those guys on. I want to start getting some people on, especially people that have let me on and had me on many times. I'd like to get Mark on Sports Fury. They should give Carson a true number 1 wide receiver and fix the O-line. Well, I think that's the best thing you can do. You have to fix it. Philly 500. Does Carson Wentz get revenge from last year's playoffs? I don't know, Alex. The Seahawks have had our number. May Lurie and Roseman please give Carson a receiver for next season. Eagles need Keenan Allen. I like Keenan Allen, Jameson Houston, they took a look at him. All I know about him is they looked at him a few weeks ago, I think. Don't know much more about him than that. I was asking on my Flick Chat, to be honest with you. And if you guys haven't, join my Flick Chat. Link is in the description. We're going to be giving a $30 away to the winner of the Pick'em game. So definitely, that's free to join. Your beard is like a testosterone forest. Any woman would love to dive into it. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm beautiful, man. I am one good-looking dude. I know this. My wife knows this. That's why I drink eggnog. Eggnog time, yo. Cowboys Digital, what's up? O-line needs to step it up, absolutely. Eagles are getting blown out by Seahawks. We never beat them, you know what I mean? We never beat them. Patriots 17-7. We are winning out. I wish we were. If we beat the Seahawks, I'll shave my head. What? And okay, you really got to come on the channel then. People will love that. MH, what's going on, my man? Hey, Philly, you staying safe? But most important, let's go Giants. Go luck. Good luck to the Eagles, though. Thank you, buddy. You guys should win. I think you beat Cincinnati this week. Yo, Philly, even if we make the playoffs, I still want coaching staff today. You still want to change it? Yeah, I think you got to. The tension started when Doug drafted Hurts. Well, Doug didn't draft Hurts. Howie drafted Hurts. There's no way Howie Roseman gave control to Doug Pederson to draft. That was a complete Howie Roseman move. Don't understand it. We got 470 people here. Please like, Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get over 200 likes. I mean, it is Thanksgiving Eve, and we're here. I'm kicking off Thanksgiving holiday with yous peoples, with yous Dingbats. You're my peoples. If we get the Seahawks, they should give us DK. If we beat them, I would love DK. Philly, should we get offensive coordinator? I don't think you can get one right now. It's kind of hard to get one at this point, you know what I mean, in the season. But next year you have to. And that's what I would say. You got to leave. You got to give Doug one more year with an offensive coordinator. Carson Wentz, a new quarterback coach, offensive coordinator. That's what I would do. Howard Roseman, gotta go. I'm starting a motion to fire Howie. I'm in. I'll drive him to the airport. You know what I mean? Fleet 500 family, you know it. Who wins tomorrow? I don't know. Logically, I think you would say Dallas because they have Andy Dalton playing stuff, but I got a weird feeling Washington's going to win that game. At least we need a true offensive coordinator. We need a good offensive coordinator who can utilize Carson Wentz's skill set. You know? Wentz under center. It's a play action fake. He's going long. Interception. It's never that. It's not Carson under center, play action. He throws long interception. It's Carson, play action. He is hit. He is sacked again because nobody bites on the play action because the Eagles don't run the ball effectively or enough. They run it effectively, but they don't run it enough to change, to keep the defense honest, you know? Am I streaming the game tomorrow? No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm chilling. Dude, this is Thanksgiving. This is my start of Thanksgiving. I got eggnog here. I got nowhere to go. I'm chilling. Tomorrow I'm not streaming, no. I'll be back. I'm streaming Saturday. I will be here for a special event this coming Saturday night. I will be streaming. We need an offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, dump all these old players. Agreed, my man Eric. I will double moonwalk Howie Roseman. Me too. Carson holds the ball longer than any other quarterback in the league. Well, I mean, you know, that's what happens when the defenses know what you're going to do. John, thank you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, man. And I'm sorry if these are going fast. Who's making the turkey 500? Your wife's cooking. She's doing the turkey. I'm doing the raviolis and mashed potatoes. I have to have ravioli. See, I'm Italian. I have to have something Italian on every meal I eat. So Thanksgiving, gotta have ravioli. Christmas, I'll have a lasagna. Eggnog time, yo. Sup, Philly? We need a new quarterback coach. And happy Thanksgiving, Philly. Would get the first in the division or get a good pick. But if we get a pick, Howie can't draft. There is no way around the fact that Howie has to go. Every time I talk, I'm assuming Howie is gone. He's got to go. You know? I love stuffing. I love stuffing too, man. Us two, family, big Italian family here, need to have the dishes. Gotta. Eggnog time, yo. Spaghetti meatball. I love it. Am I cooking? I'm making mashed potatoes and ravioli. My wife's doing the turkey, the stuffing, all the other stuff. You know? But I am going to feed my fat face. You know what I mean? Run Jordan. I don't even know if Howard is been called up from the practice squad yet. Ben DiNucci's cooking. You know that. Justin B, what is happening? First off, my homie Philly, DB, how you doing? And happy Thanksgiving. Blessings to you and your family. Anthony, I am doing great. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. God bless you, man. I'm doing great. Hey, Philly, what's your biggest problem with the team? My biggest problem with this team is the general manager. I think that we have missed out on way too many players. We have missed out on way too much talent on this team. There's been too much of an emphasis of keeping older guys that are not in their prime anymore. And that is my number one concern. Unload the old players like Peters, Djax, Alshon, trade Ertz for picks in the offseason. Rodney, I couldn't agree with you more, man. 467 people. Let's get over 200 likes. See, when you guys hit that like button, it helps the algorithm here on YouTube. And it actually helps my channel. It helps to promote the channel. So be sure to hit that like. Oh, we definitely need Frank back. No question about it. No question about it. Happy early Thanksgiving to you too, Tamars. Fire 'em all. We stink Thanksgiving pizza on the way, yo. Oh, I love pizza. Yeah, pizza sounds good. Pizza's always good. I mean, pizza anytime, Bonzology. You know what I mean? Let off Jeffrey Peters, Gary at the airport, pick up Claypool. I wish we had Claypool. I mean, wouldn't that have been nice? What is your plan to get the Michael Anthony fitness belt back? Where's the fitness belt? Man, I got a good plan. I got a good plan. I got a genius plan. A scheming genius plan, but I can't share it because I don't want to give it up. But what I'm planning, and if I do this, there's no way that I could be refused the bet offer. Do I like Rager? Yeah, I mean, I like Rager. Look, I had Rager listed as my fifth best wide receiver. I think Rager, we got to be patient with him because he's been hurt. He's a little bit behind a lot of the other guys. But I mean, I like his talent. Looks like Justin Jefferson's gonna be really good though. If we are in the top, are we in the top first round in the draft? Do we trade the pick out of more picks or stay where we are? It just depends. I mean, let's say you pick in number 3. There's a quarterback there. The Eagles don't want to take a quarterback. At that point, you could trade for a lot. It just depends. I don't know where we're what's going to be available. Philly, was there any offensive coordinator you had in mind? I kind of like the kid from Kansas City, Kafka. Remember the quarterback coach? I thought he's ready for an offensive coordinator job. If I could get him, I would. You know what I mean? I mean that would be my thing. Hey, it's Green Forest. How you doing, my man? What's up? What's up, Paul English? Green Forest. How are you, man? It's been a while. Philly, if we have a shot, would you take Lawrence and trade Wentz? If we are in that, yes, I would. If you're going to get in that position where you could get a quarterback like that, I don't think you have a choice. You know what I mean? I think you got to. Jolo, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you too, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Philly 500, who would you rather have, Lamb or Jefferson? I'm going to still say, man. Jefferson's, I think, been more impressive, but I would probably still go with Lamb. Nick DeWick, what is up? We need to use Rager and jet sweeps, end arounds, and wide receiver screens. Hey, look, I would like to see him just run a deep route. Run a deep route. They don't even do that with him. Coleman, what's up? Pretzels here. Pretzel. I remind this guy of pretzels. It's unbelievable. Justin says 500, Josh McCown is quarterback coach. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. They just announced that the Cowboys strength and conditioning coach just passed away. Oh, really? That's horrible. Well, my condolences to him. Well, I heard something he had a medical emergency. That's horrible. Horrible. My condolences. Do you think we should trade up for a first pick if we get top 5? I don't know about the first pick, but, I mean, I would love a top 5 pick. Doug Pederson thought the game was on Sunday. You see the press conference? I saw it. Yeah, I saw it, and I think Doug is discombobulated, man. I don't think he knows what's going on. I think he's mentally checked out. Chubbs, what's up, man? Yo, Philly, long time. See, how are you, man? I'm great, man. How are you? I'm doing great. It's McNabb's birthday? Interesting. Further AM, what's happening? 100% weight on my leg, no cast as of today. Thank God. Oh, man, that's awesome, man. You're getting some weight on it? That's great. I hope you're feeling better, man. I'm glad to hear it. That's awesome. Eggnog time, yo, Bonzology. Shout out to you. You think Lawrence is better than Wentz? I think that when you you can take a quarterback number 1, a young guy who without injuries, a guy that is going to be under a rookie contract, and you're dealing with the things with Wentz, I would do it. I would do it. I'll have to check it out later, Sonic. Dingbat calls coming soon. I got the outfit out. Do you think Doug gets an offensive coordinator? How he gets canned if we win the East? That's what concerns me, Robert. Will we win the East? Will they do that? I don't know. I don't know, man. I really wonder about that. Because there were reports that that Jeffrey Lurie said if we don't win the East, people are gonna get fired. Well, what if you win the East with 6 wins? I mean, what are you gonna do? That's not good enough, I'm doing great, my man. How are you? Steve Spagnuolo, defensive coordinator to Kansas City Chiefs, future coach. I don't know about him as a coach. He was with the Rams. I good man. I'm sorry if I'm missing these. These are going quick. You feel like Rager has Antonio Brown potential? I need this. I mean, I need to see a lot more before I can even say that. You know what I mean? Happy Thanksgiving Eve, my man. Mark Mark what? Mark, what did Mark do now? Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. Better play calling on suggestions in Madden. I think those suggestions in Madden would be better. Do you still have hope? You think Jalen will ever play? I don't know if Jalen's going to play. I don't want Jalen to play. I want Carson to play. I want him to figure it out because I recognize that Carson's not going anywhere for 1 to 2 years because of his contract. So to me, I'd rather have him work it out, you know? Steve, what's happening, man? He says, 500, you friggin' Dingbat, how you doing? Eggnog it up, still ketoing yourself to death? No keto, man, I'm off keto. Till at least Saturday, man. But I'm ready to go, man. This is my start of my Thanksgiving weekend right now. Right now, I'm hanging out with you guys. We drinking eggnog, yo. I have nowhere else to go. It's going to be fun. Rock Daughters, happy Thanksgiving to you too, my man. More eggnog. I need more. Yep. Great eggnog time. You know it. Lost a lot of respect for Mark Holmes. You don't treat your friends that way. What are you talking about? The him and E2 Blue thing? All I can tell you about that whole thing is there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I don't even know. You know. Just got some fresh eggnog. Awesome. Jets ain't moving off that first pick. Probably not. And we don't need the first pick. All I need is give me top 5, you know? Dragonfire, what's up? Love it. Tried it with some liquor store. It was great. I told you. I mean, I sell more eggnog probably than anybody. You know what I mean? Your live stream is blurry? I don't know. Let me see. Is that better? I don't know. This is why I'm not subscribed to Mark Holmes. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Mark, so I can't comment. 500. I hope Maddox plays like his hair's on fire. Guard Lockett. Only person I feel will produce since Slay is on DK. I don't know. I think DK could perform on anybody. You know what I mean? Any interesting conspiracy theories recently? Oh yeah, there's a lot going on. No question about it. Kara, happy early Thanksgiving to you, Dingbat. What's happening? Would you rather make the playoffs or draft top 5? I'll be honest with you. At this point, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd rather draft top 5. I mean, we're not playing good. We're in first place, but we keep losing. We're gonna lose in the first round, and then we may not even fire anybody if we do. I think I would rather get a top 5 pick. I know that sounds bad. You know what I mean? Well, I'll skip my comment one more time. Let me tell you something. This thing goes so fast. These comments, it's very hard for me to keep up. I can't get all the comments in. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. But I can't, you know. They go fast. Slay's got a tough assignment, man. If the O-line can give Carson some time and the defense plays a full 4 quarters and we got Ertz back, I think we are winning. Hey, look, it can happen. I hope we win. I'll be rooting for us. You know what I mean? It is on slow mode. This is on slow mode. Let me see. Let me make sure it clicked on the slow mode, but it is on slow mode. This team has treated Wentz like trash. They do nothing to help him out. Why would Gay Lawrence change that? Well, you have to. You can't keep the same guys you have. Everybody thinks that, oh, you keep Howie, you have to change them all. It's not just one guy. It's not just get Doug offensive coordinator. You have to fire Howie Roseman. No question about it. Why is this request review? These people are nuts. I'm looking to see if this is on slow mode. Hold on. Yeah, it's on slow mode. It's just coming quick. Oh, Michael Sachs Jr., man, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Thank you. Hey, Philly, or my Saints, best team in the NFC. Well, you got Breeze is injured. I think they're up there. I don't know if they're the best, but they're up there. The Cowboys coach who was rushed to the hospital just died. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible. This weekend got robbed? What do you mean? You don't change after losing season. You got to change your quarter. You got to change Howie, my man. It don't matter. You got to change Howie. I keep Doug. I would keep Doug, but I would make him get offensive coordinator. I think Howie, you can go back and you can look at the last many years in a row of just missed draft picks, and he's got to be replaced. You don't have to fire Doug. Hey, Philly 500, did you see the breakdown of Jason Pierre's play? He was awful. I didn't see the actual breakdown, but I mean, I watched. I did know that. I did know he was struggling. Yeah, he died, apparently. Prayers to his family. Yeah, I mean, that sucks that he died. Condolences to his family. 500, you think both Dak and Wentz are elite quarterbacks? They're just getting ruined by the NFC East? Well, I mean, Dak is hurt. Carson's not playing like an elite quarterback, you know? I laugh when other fans from the East try and say, we have no future. I mean, you can fix things. Yo, Philly, what position do you think we should draft first round? Too early to say. You know, my whole thing is I think you need top-tier talent. So I'm open to whatever. If it's offensive lineman, if it's a defensive player, if it's a linebacker, I don't care. Just get the top talent that you can, you know. The Eagles are old. Howie Roseman hasn't supplied his team with enough talent to compete in the I mean, that's true. And that's why you also get in cap trouble. Timothy says, top 5 won't help us. Howie sucks. He can't. But why? Once again, why is everybody assuming Howie stays? He has to go too. That is your number one move. Get rid of Howie. You have to get rid of him. He can stay in the organization. He just can't be evaluating talent. And he wasn't supposed to. If you remember, he was not supposed to be evaluating talent at all. You know what I mean? Eagles not getting talent because Howie is picking them. Well, hopefully that won't last. 500 Peters allowed 3 sacks, 13 quarterback hits. What a joke! Someone asking for more money, and they won't play him, and they won't play Mulata because they paid Peters more money, right? And I think that's a Howie Roseman issue. I think that's coming from the GM saying, "Play him. We paid him more money." I really do. So do you think Jalen Hurts can be franchise quarterback? I have no idea, Cameron. I mean, I've seen this guy make, 3 passes? I don't know. I have no idea. I just don't see how he's going to get a chance in the next few years. Where'd I get the eggnog? Costco. Yeah, if you're a fan drafted, could have Jefferson. Though I do like Rager, he just wasn't NFL ready. That's my issue. We need an NFL ready receiver. Well, I mean, yeah, that may be true. I like Rager. I'm not going to give up on Rager yet, you know. I love Jordan Mailata, but why? But they don't play him. You know what I mean? I would like to fire Doug. He is stubborn and won't learn from his stupid mistakes. I mean, I agree with you, you know. Aguilar can't catch. I love that name. Absolutely. It's great. Great. One of the greatest names ever. Who do you want as a GM or coach if the Eagles clean house? I would like Eric Bieniemy as a coach. GM, I'm not sure. You know, I have to do some more research. I want to find a young, up-and-coming talent evaluator who is just waiting for that opportunity. Yeah, Ozzie Newsome's great. Absolutely. Howie has to go. That's my first move that I would make. That, to me, is a move you have to make no matter what. Win, lose, draw, I don't care. Howie cannot be picking players anymore. He's not supposed to. In 2016, he was supposed to be overseeing everything from a player evaluation. He wasn't supposed to be making the picks. Would I hire Luke Kuechly as a... No. I mean, I don't know what Luke Kuechly can do as a talent evaluator. You know? Aguilar, it's just a matter of time, believe me. Do you think Doug Pederson has the authority to bench Wentz? I do. Yeah, I do. All of our wins have come in primetime games. Food for thought. Yeah, I mean, they do. I don't know why. I mean, we didn't play great against Dallas. We kind of lucked out there. We didn't play good against the Giants. We lucked out there. I mean, we could have easily lost those two games. And then the San Francisco game could have gone other way. So it may just be luck. Heisenberg, what's up? Where's Jesse, Heisenberg? Would you rather watch the Eagles get whooped by Seahawks or sit on both of your thumbs? I'd rather watch. I'd rather sit on both of my thumbs. 500. Yeah, hire me. I'll do it. Hey, why not? Arcega-Whiteside is the new Matt Collins. I mean, he plays less than Matt Collins. DK Metcalf is catching touchdowns while Arcega-Whiteside is nowhere to be found. I know. I hear you. No, not another Andy Reid minion as a coach. Stay away from Andy Reid tree. What about Oklahoma? Oh, yeah. I liked Oklahoma. You mean Lincoln Riley? I would be up for that. Jefferson is a fully rounded wide receiver. Eagles clips would be all Sean 17 with a bit of Torrey Smith. Yeah, he's turning out to be really good. No question about it. Jordan Matthews is. I don't want it. Yeah, strength and conditioning. Marcus Paul dies at 54 after a medical emergency. That's a shame, man. Prayers out to his family. That's a horrible thing. DK Metcalf's going to have a huge game against us. I would think so. I think the Eagles have to score at least 30 points to win this game. They're going to have to score at least 30 points, in my opinion. Carson has been hit 94 times and sacked 40 times. He barely has touchdowns because Doug brings in Hurts in the red zone. Well, I don't like the way he does that. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Carson makes like 2 good plays, maybe a play down the field. Then they rush Hurts in. I think it kills momentum. And the worst part about it is not even that. It's that they make Carson a wide receiver. So you make him a wide receiver and no defense in the world is even worried about him. So everybody plays a run. Do you think Fulgham snaps out his dropping slump this week? I snaps out of it? I hope so. I still think he's got talent, Would you rather hire Gary Busey or a new head coach, Jim Carrey? Definitely not Carrey. I played ball with McShay in junior high school, but he's no coach. Interesting. I think it will be Seattle's 34, Eagles 9. I hate to say it, but it will be ugly. We can't score against bad defenses, and this is the best offense we have played in many weeks. It's a tough game, man. We damn sure don't need Adam Gase, offensive guru. Oh, God, no. From the Jets. How does he still have a job? It won't last. What do you mean Hightowers, really? Who said that? How do you become a Dingbat? If you want to join Dingbat Nation, next to the join button, you should see, it should say, next to the subscribe button, it should say join. You can click on that, pick which tier you want, and then you're part of Dingbat Nation. If you're on a mobile, you may have to go out of the live chat into the description. Hightower wasn't cut. I don't know who said that. That is not true. Why would they cut Hightower? Fulgham, Old Dominion wide receiver, came from military school and only played 1 year his senior high school. He never experienced prior to football. That's very interesting. I like the kid. I think he's going to be good. Oh, Michael Sachs, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. The Eagles will surprise the Seahawks. That would be huge. Look, if they beat the Seahawks, the whole season turns around. No question about it. You know what I mean? That would be unbelievable. No question. I would love that, man. Wesley King says the Eagles garbage. Well, they're not playing good, are they? I mean, what can you do? Due for a bad season, get 2020 out of here. I hear you. Fulgham hasn't played well last 2 games, but we can't prevent it wasn't raining. I mean, he dropped 2-3 picks. Yeah, look, I like the kid. I still think he gets open. I still like him. And yeah, I would let him play. Talking sports, what's up, man? Wentz not seeing the field is his fault or coach's fault? Him not seeing the field is his fault, okay? But the coaches aren't helping him to tell him, hey, look, this is what you're really seeing. This is what you need to do. This is what we need to do to put you in the right position. It's a combination of all things. Think about this. All right, and I'm going to say this again. Let's say All right, each week I go ahead and I stream every game, right? What is it, H-Rock? Thank you, man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for joining, man. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. But listen, every week we stream these games, we watch these games. As fans, we know what the Eagles are going to do on offense. You can tell. You know where the receivers are going to go. You know where Carson's looking. I mean, you can tell. So each week us fans know the plays. We can call the plays. It happens. It happens every stream. So how many defensive coordinators are out there? They know what the Eagles are going to do. They know the offense. They know where the receivers are going to go. And then when the Eagles do it, they have a huge advantage on defense. Is that right? Is that true? Do they have a huge advantage? If they know the plays, do they have a huge advantage? Yes, they do. And what does that mean? That means you're putting your quarterback at a disadvantage. Now you have a quarterback who's going out there and everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's got to try to make something happen anyways. That's why he forces it. That's why he plays hero ball. That's why he makes mistakes. That's why he holds the ball too long, in my opinion. Now, if you get him an offensive coordinator and you change things and this is still happening, then you can blame him. But that is my opinion on the whole thing. Yes, you did. You said the Eagles just cut Wes. I did not say that. I read a comment. I read the comment. My God, man. I just read a comment. That's all. Hey, Philly, I'm thinking Doug will turn around play calling because we're playing on Monday night because everyone was watching in a primetime game. We might actually run the ball. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. And H-Rock, man, thank you and welcome to Dingbat Nation, my man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Philly, what's up, homie? Nice talking to you. When Mark unblocked you, that's good. I'm glad he unblocked you. Just look at the separation the Eagles receivers get. They're non-existent, right? And I'm going to say that those defenders know where those receivers are running. Doug talked about simplifying the offense. How much vanilla can you get? I mean, that's what I said in my video. How much more simplifying can you get when you're already vanilla? I mean, it only goes... So, I didn't say Quezwag was cut. Why does everybody keep saying that? I read a comment that somebody said it, that the Hightower was cut. And I said, no, Hightower's not cut. I don't think I said Quez Watkins is cut. I read the comments. Sometimes, somebody says something that's not true. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I think Sanders is going to fumble to where Doug's going to actually be realistic and he's going to keep pounding the rock, especially with Jordan Howard. I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I mean? Broken of mediocre was Doug Wentz since 2016. You're talented, you'll be fine. The problem is you lost Frank Reich, you know? So how would you feel if we did the RPO with Wentz? I mean, we did it a little bit. I mean, I think it's too much. I don't think it works with him. I mean, you can use it sometimes. I say if we're losing Bay in the fourth quarter, we start Hurts, bro. John Hightower is a stud if he's healthy. Why would I start Hurts, though? I mean, everybody that wants Hurts in. Chad Curry, what's up, man? He says, vote for me to draft College Scout. Do it. Let's get you. Doug's play calling is too pass happy. It is. Once it's overthrows them. That's wrong. That's what's wrong with Carson. Carson makes a lot of mistakes. There's no way to beat around the bush. He does. The question is, can it be fixed? And the other question is this. The people that want to trade him, the people that say get rid of him, bench him, they don't look at the cap and the money that he's due and owed for the next 2 to 3 years. With the money that Eagles owe him. And think about how they treat Jason Peters at left tackle, right? They pay him more money. He has to play there even though Malott is better. The reality is the Eagles are not going to not play him. So instead of crying about Carson, we need to fix it. You know? That's how I see it. So everything exactly how you said it would be. Drafting Hurts only hurts us as a team. It was a disaster. As soon as we drafted, I knew this was going to be a problem. We might be getting a 6th or 7th draft pick or better next year. Yeah, can we get someone that can draft Howie sucks? Yeah, I hear you. Don't know if you all know, but Hurts would be leaving the field with no legs on a cart after 5 plays. Look, and we don't know what he can do as a passer. You know what I mean? Pederson needs to be fired again. I think Pederson needs to just be the head coach, you know? Miles should have had 100+ yards against the Rams Bengals. Yo, I agree. They don't run the ball enough. Pederson acts like there isn't such thing called the running game, which is the biggest problem. I agree. Titan, what's up, man? I didn't get a chance to look at your message yet, but I definitely will. Yeah, why not change up the plays? I don't think Doug has any, and I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these. It's going quick. Oh, Brian, man, thank you for the super chat, my man. Thank you for the super chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Shout out to you, man. He says, Doug wants Carson to be mirror image of him during his quarterback days. Yeah, I mean, I think Doug can deal with quarterbacks like himself, like Foles. I think he doesn't know how to use Carson well. It makes it impossible for us to move the ball even past midfield and get in field goal range. It's always a miracle when we do because defenses know that we are the easiest team to defend. We are. And I say that because I watch the games. We watch it together. And we know the plays. So the defense knows the plays. Now Carson makes a lot of mistakes. He makes a lot of bad throws. He's not perfect. He's far from it. Look, you could send him a message if you want to bench him, all those things. But, I mean, I think we just got far bigger problems than Carson. It's year 5 and Doug still doesn't play Wentz to his strengths. They didn't even scout him. They don't. They don't play him to his strength. Frank Reich was a good coach. He knew when to run a pass. He did. Our O-line has been shambles since week 1. It is true. Am I streaming the Cowboys game, John? No, I'm not going to stream the Cowboys game tomorrow. I'll just be watching. It's Thanksgiving. I'm just going to be like everybody else, just watching the game on TV. I will be streaming again Saturday night, though. Saturday night, I will be streaming. And then I'm probably streaming 3 games on Sunday. Who will win the division? That's hard to say. I mean, right now, it's wide open. I think the Giants are playing the best football. I think Dallas may have the easiest schedule. And the Eagles, if they can win one of the next 3 games, they got a shot. Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf will burn. I mean, I'm scared of them, Alex. I am. How about Brian Kelly from Notre Dame as head coach? I'm not. Maybe it's just because of the last name, but I'll pass. 500. Will you be pissed off if Carson goes somewhere else and does well? Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel sick thinking about it. But the thing is where's he going to go? Who's going to trade for that contract right now? You got to wait at least 2 years. So my thought is, hey, look, if you get an offensive coordinator, a good one, and you have 1 or 2 years to fix him, and he doesn't improve, I will be with you guys 100%. I'll be like, man, you're right. He's overrated. He stinks. I was wrong. I will agree with you. But when I have so many like questions, like offensive coordinator, real top talent, the coach, the play calling, like I think I want to see him with somebody else first. When we paid a lot for him, I need to know that he's not the guy. I need to know. DH Eagle, man, what's happening? How are you? Phil, you giving a wrench to your new member? Didn't I give him one? Yeah, he's definitely getting one. Where is he? I didn't give him one. My bad. I give you one. Next time I see his name come across, he'll get one. McLovin, what's up? When people leave and play better elsewhere, it means we have a coaching problem. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I agree. I think you're right. Chase, what's happening? Hey, Philly, get ready for Jalen Hurts. It ain't happening, Mav. Do this for fun, man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you for joining me, man. I'll have a Dingbat Nation video out on Friday. Fulgham has 65 of 68. Rager 60 of 65 of 60. Are you talking about snap counts? To Indianapolis will be over. Wentz and Frank Reich is scary. It is, but are they going to take on that contract? That's the question. Doug won't bench Hurts. Doug ain't going to bench Carson. It's not going to happen. I mean, the only way he does it, and I said this yesterday, is if he starts feeling pressure to the point where he has to lay blame somewhere else. Who has the best D in the division? Probably, it might be the Giants or Washington. See, I really like Washington's defensive line. Cooper going to destroy Darby's ankles? Probably. Had to renew my sub. Glad to be back. Well, I'm glad to have you back, my man. Thank you. Like Dick Vermeil says, Carson had a passer rating over 2 or 3 straight years. That talent just doesn't go away. The talent's there. We gotta bring it out in him. Ruben, what's up, my man? I'm rooting for the Rams for now since the Eagles suck. Okay. Rams look good. You know. What's going on with our quarterback factory? I don't know. I think one of the machines broke down because it's not pumping out quarterbacks right now. Chase says Fulgham isn't that good, and he was never that good. 90% of his catches were almost drops. Don't be surprised that he drops now. Interesting. Okay. Well, you don't like him. I mean, I think we all jumped the gun on him. I think that's fair to say. You know what I mean? Footballer, what's up, my man? You know, I think we did. I think it's fair to say we overvalue him as a stud. But it's just because we haven't seen a good wide receiver play in so long. Now, I think Fulgham has talent, and he's got to play. And I would treat him like a top-tier receiver on my team. And what I mean by that is, why does Fulgham come out and not get a ball thrown his way to like the fourth quarter? I mean, let's get him involved early. Let's get Alshon involved early. They don't do anything like that. And how many more times do I have to see a play where it's 2nd and 1, Boston Scotty's now your running back, and they run the ball? Why not play action, roll Carson out there? H-Rock, there you are, man. Thank you for joining Dingbat Nation. He says, and thank you for Super Chat. Wentz not going anywhere. Coaching has to go. Doug, too. Yeah, I agree. He's just not. He's not. Whether we like him or not, he's not. So let's make him work. That is my argument. Eggnog time, yo. My God, it tastes so good. Oh, man. So good. We need to use Scott more. Sanders and Scott are a dynamic duo. I like to see Scott used more in the passing game. Aguilar is better than all our receivers? Nah. Nelson Stinkalar. Nelson. He stinks. Gonna make Raider fans drink. I heard that he's starting to drop the ball already. I heard he's starting to get them fingers. I heard it's in his head. Once Aguilar gets mentally rattled, it's over. I've never had eggnog in my life. Does it taste like eggs? No, it tastes like nectar of the gods. You know what I mean? Do you think Miles will have 1,000? What does he have right now? I mean, he could very well. Trayvon, what's happening? Lurie knows that this 15 scripted plays and play calling are trash. They are trash. Wentz looked big because of the flak jacket. No, Wentz looks big because of the donuts he's been eating. Wentz got fat. Or maybe not fat, but he got big. He looks slow. Just go watch the last 5 weeks of last year and then go watch Carson Wentz now. He looks fat. You know, nectar of the gods, you think you sold me. Get some eggnog, man. It's great, you know. Like, seriously, Dak and Dallas versus the Browns was so funny. A beat down the Eagles and the Browns was a good game. Yeah. I still don't get why there's so many cowgirls infiltrated Philly. Everybody's welcome here. I allow everybody. You know, it's funner that way. If we all agree with each other, you know what I mean? You know, it's not fun. But, you know, I piss people off. I piss everybody off, I guess. People are mad because they say that I'm Carson apologist. Like I see it. He got 6 touchdowns already. The season's not over. It's far from over. Hurts won't succeed here because run Jalen Hurts play requires creativity, and that's exactly what the Eagles lack of offense. Look, when you sit there, did I give you a wrench? Yeah. Hightower, yeah. I mean, Hightower. Quez was a healthy scratch, and then Hightower was. I think he might have had something where he got in contact with somebody with COVID, so he had to wait. Sanders has 585 rushing yards. So, I mean, he has a chance, but they're going to have to really feed him the ball, you know what I mean? Ligma, what's going on, man? Where's the belt? You know the belt. The belt's with the Swamp Rat. He's with Pizzle. The belt's with Pizzle. And the Eagles beat them girls and shit and looks good. Yeah, I mean, we did. We did beat them, and they looked good against Minnesota. Yo, Philly, how you doing? I believe Adam Schefter reporting that if the Eagles don't win the NFC East, changes will be made. Should we tank? Here's my question. Let's say the Eagles win with 6 games, right? Let's say they win with 6 games. Are we not going to make any changes? That would be the worst thing that can happen. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think we have to tank, but I don't know, man. I don't want no change. Howie has to go. Ty Eagles fly, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Thank you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hey, Philly 500, can we get rid of all the old guys? Tired of see vets that don't contribute or are always hurt. Play the young guys. I agree with you, Ty Eagles fly. And the young guys always seem to play better. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. You've been trying to get your girlfriend to try eggnog, but her mother brainwashed her into thinking it's gross. Dude, tell your girlfriend she'll be happy. And let me tell you, every girl that drinks eggnog, they love it. They love it. If you think the Cowboys team, I like eggnog during draft matrimonial duties. If you think the Cowboys team, when they face you guys anywhere near the team, face the Vikings, you're smoking. No, I mean, well, they had Dalton. Nelson drops easy touchdowns against the Broncos. Yep. The quarterback coach, Taylor, will definitely get. He's got to go, too. Thoughts on Daniel Jones? Yeah, I mean, he's got talent. We're going to see what he can do, you know. I thought he would have a little better of a year, but maybe he's coming on now. I don't know, Chase. I don't know. It's just so early. I haven't even started with free agency yet. Steve Eggnog's great. Yep. Bada bing, 500. What's up? 500. Are you happy with Slay? Yeah, I mean, I think he's all right. I mean, I just don't like the scheme. Vodka with eggnog underrated. Absolutely. Everyone's last. What's so funny? The Giants are good. Giants got 3 wins, my man. Hey, Drock, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Love the channel. Keep it up. Best one out there, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Eagles are embarrassing. They're frustrating. Fire Doug. I think you got to fire Howie. You know what I mean? 500. Do your 2017 Carson impression. Champion. There you go. I don't remember what it was. What did I do? Yeah, I would fire Schwartz. I say let's go Sixers. We'll be streaming Sixers. I think Danucci is going to partner with Carson for Carson's food truck. That Kingdom Crumb. I like it. I like that. I think we will see a real youth movement because our cap with no Howie next year. Well, I think you have to. I mean, I think the only way out of cap hole is to get rid of the older guys and then draft really, really well. If you draft really well, I think in 2 years you can be competing again. But you got to draft well. Howie's got to go, no matter what. I'm sorry, I'm getting a thing from Netflix. Christmas Chronicles Part 2 on Netflix. I'll be watching that tomorrow. Doug, thanks 500. Thank you, my man. Thank you for super chat, man. Shout out to you. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. And I appreciate that, man. Do I play Madden? Yeah, sometimes. Howie can't draft. That's why they're doomed. Well, I mean, but he's got to go, Charlie. He's got to go. I don't understand why we're attached to this guy. Best starting quarterback in the NFC East as of right now. Andy Dalton. Who are you taking tomorrow? I'm taking the Texans Lions over 51.5. Texans cover spread. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I did bet straight up the hold on. I did bet straight up the whatchamacallit. Why did Rad get timeout? Don't time him out for saying shut up Philly 500. Please don't do that. They're allowed to say that. Only 3 reasons to time somebody out. Racist stuff, threatening violence, or spam. They can say shut up. They can tell me to go F myself. They can say that. I don't care about that. This has got to be I want this channel to be the best free speech channel on YouTube. Please do not time people out for that. Ray Brinson, man, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We need to start fresh and put people around Wentz. Happy Thanksgiving. Ray Brinson, man, happy Thanksgiving to you too, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. It's kind of you. Shout out to you, man. And look, man, I agree with you 100%. Agreed. Schwartz always got to say the league's worst. He does. It's sad our team is bad. No, it is. Christine, happy Thanksgiving to you. Brian says, King, you are streaming for Washington versus Cowboys game tomorrow? That would be, no, I'm not. I'm going to be stuffing my fat face, my man. You know what I mean? I'm going to be stuffing my fat face. Kenzie, man, thank you so much, man. Says, Philly 500, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I respect you. Keep it real. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Sven says, Sixers are not good enough to make noise. We will see a depressed King Dingbat. Yo. We'll see. I think the Sixers are back on track. Philly, Aguilar is back to dropping everything. His mind is doing things again. I knew it was going to start happening just like with us. You were right. It was just a matter of time, Kobe Bryant. You know? Do you think Doug will stay? He doesn't give up play calling even if we get a new offensive coordinator. I think Doug's got to stay one more year. But he's got to give up the offensive coordinator, you know? Philly fans are the best drivers. We're the best drivers, yes. We really crowned Fulgham too early. Well, I don't think he stinks, but we did, you know. I know I'm not an Eagle fan, but if I'm your ownership, I get rid of Howie, Doug. It's always been best to remove the GM and head coach as a pair and bring them in a pair, avoid controversy. Yeah, I hear where you're coming from. I think because Doug won a Super Bowl, I'd give him one more year, you know. Rodney said 500 Browns and Joey Shakes are the best reporter. Thank you, Rodney, man. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. You know, the safety was bad, and that was real bad. Banned from TV, what's happening, man? Sportsman 22, it absolutely is. And on this channel, I want to do it as much as possible, man. It's very important to me that people can speak their mind here. You know, this ain't Mark Holmes' channel. This Philly 500 channel. You come on, you want to say shut up to me. I'm a grown ass man. I can take it. You want to ban somebody who calls you a racist? Well, if they said something racist, you can time them out. You know, but it depends what it is. I mean, you know, I don't know what people like to time people out. I like the trash talking. No, Fulgham was playing through bad conditions, and Seahawks have terrible corners. They have no number one. Fulgham will be fine. Rager will do something. I think we said Fulgham is really like this stud star. I think we were too quick to say that. I think he's got a lot of talent and could be good, could be a fine, but he's got to develop, you know. Love the channel. Who do you think? Thank you, Justice. Who do I think of what? I know, I need a Nate Gary song, but like I said, just flush the toilet, you know what I mean? Hey, look, Philly 500's in the house. What's up, Philly 500? King Dingbat in the house. You're not the real King Dingbat. I'm the real King Dingbat. Not you, I'm the real King Dingbat. You can't ban someone for calling you racist. Damn, dude, some people can't handle the smallest amount of authority. I know. Can you turn off the damn mods, please? Well, I mean, look, I need some when it's, you know, when I got 2,800, 3,000 people in a game, I need them. But I am going to thin the herd of, you know, if people keep banning and deleting people for stupid stuff, I will. My real name's Joel. Joel. How do I send you some money? There's a little cash thing in the chat. That's how you do it. If you want, you don't have to. I think Howie needs to go, and we need a new offensive coordinator. I agree. I'm getting sick of Wentz, but we can't get rid of him because of the contract. Changes must be made. Well, I mean, and that's my whole point. So if we can't get rid of him, we need to try to build around him. You know? We needed to complete for a repair for a season. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. Feel like I should be the only mod? Well, any channel member gets the chance. Unless I know that they're going to troll. Like, there's some cowboy trolls I think would just time people out. But I try to give everybody a chance, you know what I mean? Do I have faith in you, Doug? I don't know what the hell you're doing, Doug. What are you doing? How come you couldn't just say Carson starting Monday? I will not be streaming the Cowboys game tomorrow. No, I'm going to be enjoying Thanksgiving, man. I will have a video out though. I did a video for tomorrow that I will have out in the morning. I will be streaming Saturday night though, a little special event this Saturday. Sorry everyone, I swear it hit the. Don't worry about it, Further AM. Accidents happen. Hey, look, accidents happen, Further AM. I know you're pretty good with that. It's all good. Accidents happen. Believe me. Look at these fat fingers. You know how many times I've timed people out on people's channel by accident? Because my fingers are too fat. Because I eat too much. Sugar Tits is in the house. You know your day is good when Sugar Tits shows up. Top 10 defense? Nah, we're definitely not. The offensive line stinks, man. Ray Brinson, man, welcome to Dingbat Nation, my man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. Those big fat cheesesteak fingers, absolutely. Can't get Cowboys game. I have DirecTV and they lost Fox. What do you mean DirecTV lost Fox? I have DirecTV. They lost Fox. I'll kick some ass. I gotta check this. What do you mean they lost Fox? If he gets worse than Gucci Gilbert, ain't don't replace him. No, I got Fox here, man. Fox is still working for me. The mainstream media stinks. You know, I saw Bad Dog's video, I saw Brunson's video, I saw Entertainer's video talk about somebody getting pissed off at content creators on YouTube because they think they steal their stuff or something. Crazy. I don't consider myself a reporter. I'm not a reporter. I'm not a media guy. I'm an opinionist. I'm just a fan with an opinion. That's all I am. You can't ride off of a Super Bowl forever. Hit the reset button. Wentz out of Philly. Start over. Problem is, God's grace. You just can't do it this year because of the money. The Eagles are married to him. What's up, Zeke fan? Sugar Tits is in the house. Yes. Mark Holmes for Philly 500 in a YouTube box match. Let's do it. Look at this. They call me the babyface assassin. We wait for a good draft pick in Philly. We got no choice, you know. I wouldn't even bet. Yeah, buddy, Tyson fighting this on Saturday. Yes, he is. I'll be here live. You coming? Come on over. We'll watch a fight. I'll be streaming it. I'm streaming that. 500. I'm with you about Howie Roseman. Move him, director of player personnel, not general manager. He's killing us, and he's bringing back old players. I agree with you. If Marquise Goodwin was in the lineup, the Eagles would probably be in a good position. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much he's going to help, you know. But we are winning that game before Dak got injured. Yeah. Green up next. What's happening? Hey, Philly 500. I'm hoping we lose every single rest of our game to get a good 3 to 5 pick in the draft. And we fire everybody because Howie said if we made the playoffs, he wouldn't fire. Yeah, Howie, because Jeffrey Lurie. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Imagine if you win 6 games and the guy sits there and doesn't fire anybody. That would be insane. I'm with you in a way. I mean, I'm going to root for us to win. I hope we can win division. I can't help myself with that. But if we don't win one of the next 3 games, it's over. Danny says, 500, I'm tired of Eagle fans talking about how great Wentz was in 2017. He's not the same player anymore. He's not athletically the same. No, he's not. But here's the thing. Go back and watch him last year. I thought he moved fine last year. I don't understand the weight gain this year. And so, are you paying? Yeah, I'm gonna pay for the fight and I'm gonna stream it. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. I mean, I can't show you the fight itself, but I'm gonna be here. Maybe I'll act it up and be like, Tyson, big right hand in this. I gotta stream a Tyson Roy Jones Jr. New member, what member did I not give a wrench to? Any channel member who doesn't have a wrench, tell me right now and I'll mod you up. I give everybody a chance. Now, if you start timing people off for stupid things, I'll get rid of it. But every member gets one. I have slow hands, dude. Look at that. That's fast. What do you mean? I can't stretch out because I'll break the phone. You know what I mean? I'm like Meldrick Taylor, man. Except for I didn't take such a beating. You know what I mean? I love fans like you that represent your team through the good times and the rough times. Then go Eagle. Thank you, God's. Is it God's grace or God's gaze? Thank you. L.A. Lou, shout out to you, my man. L.A. Lou, what is happening? Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Hey there, Philly. I'm one of the few people that doesn't blame Carson. I blame Pederson and Roseman for not replacing Frank Reich. That offense is vanilla. Pederson play calling is terrible. L.A. Lou, man, thank you so much for super chat, man. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, Carson makes his mistakes, but I agree with you, man. The offense is too vanilla. It is. No doubt about it. Thank you so much, L.A. Lou. Shout out to you, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for the super chat, my man. You know? Yo, Philly, I'm worried about Doug Pederson going for 2 and going for a 4th down when it's not. Yeah, he does that too much, Samuel. I agree. And that's what L.A. Lou's saying. That's bad coaching. It is. How could it be he never knows where pressures come from? He never knows where pressure's coming from. But I think that happens when you get hit too much. Like, you get hit a lot, it messes up your internal clock. The thing is, the Eagles are married to Carson. This is the bottom line. They're married to him for at least 1 or 2 more years because of money. So, I mean, why not try to fix it? You know what I mean? 3500, you working, baby? You ready for Turkey Day? I got some pumpkin eggnog for more. I'm ready, RJ7. I'm done, man. I officially, this is it. I'm on break right now. I don't have anywhere else to go the rest of the day. I'm good. Especially watch other teams play calling against us. Oh, yeah, I understand. Everhart, yeah, you need one. Boom, you got one. Sorry that I missed you. Doug Walters, man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. He says, Dougie P is a buffoon. I get it, man. I get it. I'm with you. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving to you. X Brown, thank you for the super chat. Howie Roseman stinks. Philly 500 versus the Dallas Cowboys. All right. I love it. X Brown, thank you for super chat. Doug talked about analytics again today. God, I wish he dropped that craziness. Yeah, I'm not big on the analytics thing, too. You know, I mean, I think it's a tool for certain things, but some people just use way too much of it. You know, just way too much. Oh, Devin Baker, man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You're on an airplane right now, and I'm watching you distract me from the plane itself because I do not like airplane. Oh, Zachary, I don't like it either. Where are you going? You got a huge 26-pound turkey for free with our points from Wise loyalty card. I don't know that they had young turkeys that big. That's pretty crazy. You know, I make excuses for Carson. Tell me what excuses I make for Carson. Let me hear it. I'm dying to hear the excuse. You know, because I think look, I understand people hear negative talk on Carson all week. You put on the radio, you put on TV, it's bash him. Then you get somebody like me who has a different perspective, and it's like, oh, he's just a Carson apologist. But I really think that I'm being fair, and maybe I'm not. Prove me wrong. I'm more than willing to listen. Doug about to get fired because he didn't go off and get offensive coordinator. He might. The one thing is short fumbles to him Wentz. Oh, well, the fumbles are bad, you know. Carson has sucked all year. It's facts. He hasn't been good. No question about it. But I still want to know where the excuses are coming from. People can't think without listening to me. A lack of critical. Yeah, I hear you. Benching Carson does not fix play calling. Well, it creates more problems. You know. Should we make Scangarello offensive coordinator? Well, I don't know if you could do that, Devin, this late in the season. You know what I mean? I don't blame it all on Carson. No, I don't either. I mean, he deserves criticism, and I've ripped him when I felt that he deserves it. Cowboys coach Marcus Paul I just heard that, Zeke fan. Condolences to Cowboys family and his real family. Cinco, what's happening? Yo, Philly, happy Thanksgiving, bro. What team do you most want to look like once you get rid of Howie? If I could look like an offense, Kansas City. Yo, 500, someone was calling me a Carson fan girl and said that was getting married to him when I said coaching was the biggest problem. Yeah, they don't. People don't like that. They hear the Carson bashing all week, and he definitely deserves criticism. And there's reasons to be pissed off at him. I get it, but man, it's to me a lot of it is there's a lot of it that is his fault, and there's a lot of it that isn't. When I hear people say you just make excuses for the guy, I just want to know what excuses I'm making. Tell me when. See, I said to the one guy, I said, "Tell me the excuse." Where is it? I'm waiting for it. Because there is none. I don't make excuses for him. X Brown, thank you for the super chat, man. Jim Schwartz stinks. Philly 500 versus DC for life. Dallas Cowboys for life. Philly 500, is that Philly 500 offensive coordinator? I appreciate that, X Brown. Thank you for the super chat, my man. I think you can. Most hires happen within team in a season. Hey, I mean, look, for the rest of the year, if you want to do it Scangarello basis, okay, I'm on it. The last 2-3 maybe years, Greg Carson. 2019, I'm going to say B, because I thought at the end of the year he was fantastic. This year, I think D minus. LA Luke, thank you for super chat. I bought 2-seat license. LA Luke, thank you for super chat again, man. He says, I bought 2-seat licenses from SoFi Stadium. The next time the Eagles come to LA to play the Rams, come down to LA and we'll go to the game. LA Lou, I might take you up on that offer, my man. I may take you up on that offer. That sounds like a blast. That sounds like that would be a lot of fun, man. I may just go ahead and do that. Shout out to you, LA Lou. Thank you for the super chat, man. Kyle, welcome to Dingbat Nation, my man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that so much. Take that wrench. Drones or Eagles, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, my friend. God bless you, your family. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time or wonderful day. Bench Wentz is just bandwagons. No, look, I mean, I understand people wanting to bench him. My only issue with benching Carson, and the only reason my main issue is that you owe him so much money that he's not going anywhere. And if I know he's not going anywhere, do I really want to poke at this guy's confidence? Do I really want to do anything to make it harder for me to build him up for the following years? That's my only argument that I'm trying to make. He definitely deserves criticism. He does. But he also has no help around him. If somebody knows where your players are going to go, where your receivers are going to go, where your offense is, I just don't know what a quarterback can do. You know, I don't know. If the Eagles cut Carson, that's $60 million dead cap. They're not going to cut somebody for that much. Look, they were unwilling to cut Alshon for $20 million, $25 million. You know. Okay, so overall, last 2 years, you give him a D. That's grounds to get rid of him. You can't get rid of him. The reason you can't get rid of him. No, I wouldn't say D overall. I would say D in 2018, though he was. But why did he play bad in 2018? Broken back, injury. That wasn't good. 2019, I thought he was great. Down the stretch, I thought he was great last year. This year, it's been horrible. But you can't get rid of him. And the reason you can't get rid of him is because you just paid him a ton of money. So you can't. So saying get rid of him is just unrealistic. You know? You can't do it. Kyle, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Kyle. Appreciate it. He says, I've been watching your channel for about 2 years now, just figuring out this member stuff. Love your videos, man. Keep up the good work. Kyle, shout out to you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. It's really nice of you. Thank you. Captain Trips, what's up, man? Thank you for the super chat. He says, it's sad, man. What's sad? What's sad? Are you talking about? What are we talking about that's sad? But thank you for the super chat. There are things that are sad, though, for sure. $60 million is a lot. Greenup says, I really want Patrick Surtain. He's a lockdown corner like Slay, and then you have to Slay on the other side of Avante. Yeah, I mean, look, the Eagles could definitely use another corner. Bryce, he says, only the Jacksonville Colts and Washington have the cap space for Wentz. Well, I mean, if the Colts want to, what are they going to give you, Shane, what's going on? Yeah, if a defense knows you won't run the ball past the first quarter every single game, then they know the majority of your routes. It's impossible to move the ball and turn it over. Well, that's my argument. I mean, look, you're with me, legend. When I stream, we're calling out the plays. Everybody knows what they're going to do. So how is a quarterback supposed to be successful in that environment? I just don't know. It's like he's playing at such a disadvantage, and then, because he's doing that, he tries to play hero ball, and he makes big mistakes, fumbling it, throwing interceptions. Now, those interceptions, those are his fault. No question about it. But I just think we got to do more to help him. I should do call-ins again. We'll do call-ins again probably Monday night. A lot of people like the call-ins, Here you go. Here's Gangrene 316. Excuses for Carson Wentz. Keep it coming. What excuses? I'm waiting for. Tell me the excuse I just gave. Tell me the excuse I gave, and tell me why I'm wrong. I want to know, because you can't, because I'm right. I want to know the excuse. I love when people see you hear the media, you hear the paper, you hear these people all week talk about how bad this guy is, and then you just go with it. But the truth of the matter is, what I'm saying is exactly 100% right. Any quarterback who is playing a defense that knows exactly what he's going to do is at a disadvantage. I hope Andre Dillard, I don't know what's up with Andre Dillard further AM, Put Jalen Hurts in and see what happens. If that won't work, let's see what quarterback we can get in the draft. But what are you going to do with Carson? You got this guy making, $60-something million in guaranteed money. What are you going to do with him? We have not had a healthy receiving core. We don't. We never do, Young. Nate Gary, pick six. Oh, you mean Alex Singleton, pick six. It's going to be hard to bring pressure because of the good offensive lineman. Carson looks like crap all year. That's excuses. What's excuses? Carson looks like crap all year? The question isn't, does he look like crap? The question is, why does he look like crap? What is going on? Is it something about him, or is it something about the coach? I think it's both. Carson has made his fair amount of mistakes. He's done a lot of things wrong. No question about it. But at the end of the day, he ain't going anywhere. So what's the point? Luke, what's up, Philly? If we fire Howie, we have a top 10 pick. Are you willing to trade back and get more picks? I am. I'm willing to do whatever I can. But I got to tell you, though, I think the Eagles have so many holes that if I can sit there and get a top tier, I think the Eagles need top tier talent on their team. They need high-end talent. They need guys on defense like that and on offense, So it just depends who's there, The big man says, Philly, we need a fresh start. I agree. Bring in Hurts. Why? If you want to watch 2-yard run, we can trade Zeke for Elliott. The problem with bringing in Hurts is that he's just going to have to go back to the bench. So, I mean, look, now if you want to make the argument the Eagles shouldn't have given Carson an extension, I think that's a very fair argument to have. We could argue it. I think that's very fair, and you have a lot of good points because of what's happening now. But once they sign him and they lock themselves into him, we're stuck with him. So we got to make it. We got to make do with what we have. We need to trade Nate Gary once he goes. Well, who can we get for him? Glue him to the bench and start Hurts. Either way, you have them both under contract for 3 more years. Hey, DJ Barry, think about this though, right? And this is my opinion. We got Jason Peters, right? He was supposed to play right guard. Then Dillard got hurt. They wanted him left tackle. They gave him more money. Then we have him get hurt. Jordan Mailata goes to left tackle. He plays left tackle. He plays really good. He plays better than Peters. Now, Peters comes back from injury, and the Eagles are playing him at left tackle. And the only reason they're playing him at left tackle is because of the money. Now, that was just a little bit of money that they gave. Imagine when you pay in a guy like Carson the amount of money he did. The Eagles aren't going to bench him. I mean, they don't even want to bench Jason Peters. Actually, Wentz extension, that's 4 years kick in next season. He ate his fifth year option. But what's he? But he it's a lot of money. What's the dead money? We need an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. Howie needs to let go. Dougie P just be the head coach. I agree. I agree. Carson Wentz stinks. Look, he hasn't been good this year. No question about it. You know, the play calling has been the worst in sports, not just in the NFL. We're talking about not knowing the basics of how to game plan. I don't care if we have third string O line or running back. It's been horrible. Yeah. Mulata played good even against the Browns in limited snap. He did vitamin Z, but they refused to play him. You know, the dead cap is 60 million. Yeah, it's 60 million. So what I'm saying is okay, Carson played bad. I agree with all those people out there. He hasn't been good. And I understand the frustration of wanting to play Hurts. But my point is, how are you going to justify playing Hurts next year or the year after when you're paying Carson all that money and nobody's going to trade for him? That's my only argument. Who cares about the money? I would just do whatever's best for the team. Yeah, Adam, I mean, me and you both. But they don't do that. That's not the reality situation. They do care about the money. I mean, they gave Peters, like a couple million more, and they won't play Mulata. Jordan Mulata has been way better than Jason Peters. Jason Peters was horrible the other night. You know? Unfortunately, the money does matter. Exactly for him. And that's my whole point is we're wasting time trying to put Hurts in there and stuff. What we need to do is try to fix it with Carson. Yo, Phil, I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. Eggnog time. Yo, Samuel, you too, my man. Thank you. Peters is too old. He gets fatigued by the second quarter. He's almost 40 years old, and they are starting. Yeah, and the only reason, and he hasn't even played as good as Jordan Mulata. You know, I think Mulata needs to start too. Oh, Wentz misses Frank Reich. There's no question. And there's no question Carson struggled. And I understand, like I do. I get the frustration. But my thing is I'm always thinking about, well, how are we going to fix this next year? 2 years down the road, you know? It's $40 million after 22. That's a lot of money, man. Now, I mean, people who said we shouldn't have signed him, they have a great point. I mean, there's an argument to be made. No Philly fan hurts us a lot more than nearly all the NFL teams. We hurt. Who do we hurt? You actually think Howie will be fired this offseason and lose his job as GM? Tyler, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I think if you don't get rid of Howie Roseman, then you're not going to fix any of these problems. To truly fix him, you need to get rid of him as a talent evaluator. Trust me, as a Virginia Tech fan, I want to fire head coach Fuente, but VT will owe him $10 million contract, and he isn't close to Frank. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it is. Do you think no fans being in the stands took Carson's performance to the bottom of the barrel? I don't know if it took his performance to the bottom of the barrel, but I do think it does hurt the Eagles. I think the Eagles are one of those teams. I think there's a few in there in the league. I think New Orleans, Kansas City. I think there are certain teams that feed off that crowd, and I do think that, you know. No one is arguing that Wentz is part of the problem, and he has played like shit. But he's the only quarterback without a run game. Yeah, exactly. He definitely has played like shit. There is no question about it. He has. You know? But we're stuck with him though. Talking sports, what's up, man? What is Jeffrey Lurie doing? That is the question. Apparently he goes and he tells, I guess maybe some of the coaches, the Eagles, he tells people, if the Eagles don't win the division, he's going to fire people. He's going to clean house, right? And I'm saying, well, that's great, but why wait? I mean, what happens if you win a division with 6 games? That's not good. You know, who wants that, you know? I hope everything gets fixed by next year. Me too, Caesar. Look, and like I said, I understand the frustration with Carson. I get it. I totally get it. It's just, I look at it like, well, will we actually do this or not? I mean, I worry about, will we actually fire Howie Roseman? I don't know. We better. We need more to help. I'm Maury. I like Maury too. Philly, should we sign Jalen Smith or Chris? I like Godwin. Well, how old is he though? Philly fan in Dallas, I think the problem is Doug. Too much caffeine. Yeah, I think Doug's a big problem, too. Man, I would love to bring in Rex. Oh, me too. Now you're talking. I will look like Revis Monday night. Everyone, don't worry. We have something for Lockett. All right, Darius Slay's in. We got Darius Slay in here. Shout out to him. Eagles don't want to feel wrong on selecting Dillier as the future left tackle. That's why they won't lock Jordan at left tackle, because everyone knows saying what you've been saying about Jordan. Yeah, I mean that's true, and that's once again like that goes just along with what I'm saying about Carson. It's just like they don't care who's playing the best or who's doing the best. It's a lot of it is money for the Eagles. Gangrene says, "Now you love Carson 500. I can see it in your eyes. I do. I like him. Look, I like him. I thought he was a stud in 2017. He wooed me in 2017. I'm not gonna lie. I like him. I'm rooting for him. But if the Eagles didn't owe him tons of money and you wanted to bench him one game and something like that, I would say, all right, let's see what Hurts could do. But man, if you do that, you're just gonna mess with this guy's head again, and then you're gonna put him back in." I guess I guess what I'm saying is, if I get to the point where I'm taking Carson out, I'm not putting him back in. It's done. 500. You think them drafting Hurts took a toll once? I really, Alan, I wonder that, man. I wonder how much that affect. Gangrene 360, man, I like that. That was good though. I do wonder if it affected him. What realistic moves do you see us making this offseason? Well, what I see is realistically, I think you get an offensive coordinator. Maybe you go get like a Jim Caldwell. You remove Howie off of the GM, a talent evaluator. He's going to stay in the organization, but he's not a talent evaluator. You get a GM, and then I think you cut some fat, and then maybe have a good draft. I don't think the Eagles are going to go spend a lot of money in free agency. I don't think they're going to do all those things. Colts may go after Dak. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Dillard was a bad pick, at least so far. Wentz had 2 years left on his deal. I don't know why they paid him early. Well, and a lot of people said they shouldn't, and I said they should, which looks like it could have been a mistake. But they should have. But they did, and that's my whole argument. We got to pay this guy a lot of money. I think that there's somewhere. I know Carson's got talent. I know somewhere inside he still can play. I believe that. They gotta get it out of him. And first thing he needs to do is go on a diet. I think Carson's too heavy. They did it because it makes the cap hit so much later through the later side. Yeah, it does. But then they go in and they keep redoing people's contracts and pushing that money, and now it's all coming home. It's coming home. I will get a pick when Russell throws it my way. I want a pick, Darius. Cycling through quarterbacks and keeping awful coaches sound like when the Browns were in limbo. It does, yeah. That's exactly right. Eagles quarterback coach Press Taylor is to blame. He's got to go. Agreed. I think they should have traded Hopkins for him. I don't think the Hurts thing bothers him that much. I'm sure he's more confused about the quarterback not defending him, about his quarterback not defending him in the media and not coaching him on the field when yeah, you might be right. I don't know what he's thinking. Here's what I think. Here's my theory what happened. I think that the Eagles said to Carson, I think they got very upset that he got hurt in the playoff game, right? So they went to Carson and they said, and this is my theory. They went to Carson and they said, Carson, listen, you keep getting hurt. We need you in the playoffs. Every time you run, you get hurt. We don't want you to run this year coming up. We want you to put on weight, be able to take the hits and take the punishment, and we're going to keep you in the pocket. We don't want you running as much. This is my theory. And he said, okay. And then they went and they drafted a quarterback because, they worry about his injuries. So he goes, he gets big, he comes in, he's slow, and he can't hardly move. And now we're basically took Carson and we neutered him. We took the best part of Carson Wentz, being able to move and get outside the pocket, highest completion percentage out of the pocket. We took him and we neutered him, and now we're asking why he struggled. That's why. That is my theory on how this all started. You're exactly right, Phil. I agree. That's what they told Wentz. I think so. With the first pick of 2021 NFL draft, Howie Roseman picks Jack DiNucci. Howie can't be there, I do play video games. As a matter of fact, I just got a text from Best Buy. I have to go pick up my headset for my PlayStation 5. Please trade Carson for the Eagle fans can really appreciate his talent. I love him, even if he throws 40 picks, bro. With these offensive line, I hear you, Edwin. I hear you. I mean, that is my theory on why he's heavy, why he looks so slow, and why he's struggling. It's not his game, but that is just what I think. That's an excellent Wentz conspiracy. Thank you, sportsman. Yes, let's 500 likes. Ooh, that'd be nice. Howie's the kind of guy to sign on that? Maybe. Poor drafting will catch up with the team eventually. Well, yeah, because what happens when you draft poorly, you have to go make up for that by going and signing guys. You go spend big money on contracts, and then eventually it hurts you. Where is Sean? I don't see Sean. Wentz will be another Ryan Tannehill. He will go somewhere else and light up. Maybe. You might be right. Jim keeps us back, and we get 3 and outs very effectively. This is the linebackers start covering a little better, and the offense score more. I would like to see a different scheme, you know. Philly, do you play Fortnite so I can? I don't play Fortnite, no, but I play other stuff. Do you play anything else? Oh, big Joker, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I wouldn't say get rid of Carson, but he needs to be held accountable. He can't keep saying he's going to keep playing the same way after every. I agree with you, Big Joker. I agree with that. I hate when he says that too. I hate when he says it. But you know what I will say? His coach also does the same thing. Like the coach is doing the same thing. But I agree. I really hate. I hate when he does that. No question about it. If they're changing Carson to a pocket quarterback, it would make sense why he looks so bad. He's learning a whole new style. Well, and he's bigger, and it would make sense why he bulked up. You know, it's just my theory. I don't know. You know, I mean, if you just go back and watch the last 5 weeks. Watch him move in the pocket. He can get out like that, like boom, he gets out. Now he wasn't as fast as he was in 2017, but he was still mobile. Now he's slow. You should get the virtual reality for the PS5. It's like a new world. I didn't understand what was. I do have the PSVR. I'm waiting for the new one to come out. Philly, I was with my cousin Will Parks today. He said Doug spent the most of the time with Wentz this week, and he's seen since he's been here coaching him up. Hope to see you on Phil. So he's been working with Carson, RJ7. That's interesting, man. Well, look, man, I hope it bears fruit, man. And shout out to you and your cousin, man. I hope it bears fruit. 500 is just fed up with Schwartz. I definitely am. Just know 500 is a bunch of Jim Johnsons. Not a bunch of Jim. No, I know there's not. But just give me somebody from that tree. You know what I mean? Ever thought PC gaming? No, I've never really played PC gaming that much. You know. I like FIFA. I haven't played FIFA in a long time. I like it. 500 or anyone who can answer this. Why does every single player leave Philly does good? Because I think they go places where they fit better. Like, I think that there's a disconnect between, like, Howie Roseman, how he drafts, and what the coaches and stuff want, and what fits what they want to do. I don't think that Howie cares. I think he picks who he wants, whether they fit or not. All right, Adam, I'll see you. Oh, Mark Holmes is here. Mark Holmes, what's up? You ready for a loss tomorrow? Mark, are you a grown-ass man? Are you a grown-ass man, Mark? Why don't you cut your hair, Mark? Why don't you do a cut your hair bet with me? Let's do it. Man to man. Let's do it. Slay looks like he's 5'10". Ramsey looks about 6'2". Yeah, Ramsey's good, yeah. You know. Mark, people think you skinny dipping your clip. Hey, yo, Philly, I think you should give a rookie a chance to start. How come, Joseph? What would you like to see? Like, if they gave him a chance to start, do you think, let's say he started and he plays good. Are you prepared to put him back on the bench? Because that's what I think would happen. You know? Would I take Jefferson over Rager if you could time? If I could go back in time, I would. But Alex, I was not for Justin Jefferson, so I can't really I can't really like say it without putting it out there that I messed that pick up. You know. All right, my man Mark. I'm not calling Mark. I'm not doxing him again. Mark, hey Mark, unblock Philly 500, aka Beast Mode 700. Moses of YouTube has sent him. Justin Jefferson. I was pissed off, man. I was just pissed off about Lamb. I told Coop he's weak and he started crying. So you're saying that if we drafted Chin, he would be a great fit? He could have been, yeah. I mean, that's why I think you see guys go somewhere else and play better. I'll send you a Jim Schwartz #1 jersey that will change your... All right, Gang Green 316. I love it. I'm bored, so I'm going to call Mark. Don't bother Mark. Don't bother him. We should have taken Henry Ruggs. Well, Henry Ruggs went early, you know. My game tag on PlayStation is... Well, actually, it's going to be Philly 500. Right now, it's... Tony Bobo 88, but I'm getting ready to do a universal ones for everybody, you know. So I'll be doing that soon. Big Joker, welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Welcome to Dingbat Nation, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. How did I get a PS5? I just went on Best Buy and I just bought it. It was there. Chris, Philly 500, was Micro calling all of these screens towards the end of last year? Doug doesn't call screens as much. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because Doug calls all the plays, but I think Groh was installing the plays. So the offensive coordinator installs the plays that Doug calls. He was installing them. Doug doesn't. Do you do an NBA fantasy draft? I do. Philly Zoom with Carson was overthrown everything. I know, it's not good. Philly staff merch. I need a gift card because I want to be a dingbat. All right. What gift? What do you mean? What kind of gift card? DK Metcalf even want Jalen Hurts to start. Hey Philly, 500 aka the Beast Mode. Hit me up on Flick Chat and we'll talk. Philly, does it bother you that if we tank and draft another quarterback, that it would be the 4th or 5th one in 5 years? That's bad. Wentz, yeah, it would bother me, but I mean it just depends who it is, you know. Money, and the whole money and salary, it plays such a big part in what these teams do, you know. Alan Chen, Flick Chat is almost like sports Twitter type thing, right? Click the link in the description, join it. It's free, but you'll catch me between videos there, talking about different things, that kind of nature, you know. Ask Mark for keto. Yeah, Mark needs to send me some keto recipes. $120 million contract. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't understand how people say Fulgham's trash because they have one trash game. CeeDee Lamb dropped every pass. He's definitely not trash. I think he's got a lot of upside, you know. Maybe we thought he had arrived and he hadn't yet. I mean, I think we might have done that a little bit, hyped him up a little too much. But I still think he's very good. Do I think it's time for Hurts? I don't. No, I don't. Because of the way the Eagles have dealt with Carson's contract, I would say no. So we're going to do about 5 more minutes. It's starting to get real dark in here. I didn't bring all the lighting in because I thought I would be done. I got to run to Best Buy. I thought I was all done. Now I have to go pick up something. 500, I got Thursday and Friday off from school. Awesome, man. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. 500, every day I wake up and wonder what would happen if Evan Ingram caught that ball. I would have no hair, Nick. That's what would happen. Yeah, no spam. No spam. I don't mind you putting a link. Just don't keep putting the same link 1,000 times. Do you think the D-line underperformed this season? Yeah, I kind of do, Alan. I do. I think some guys have played okay. I think, Brandon Graham has been fantastic. I even thought Josh Sweat has been okay. But I mean, Derek Barnett, Fletcher Cox, I think they could be better. I think Malik Jackson's played good. I think Singleton should start, but I don't know that. I think he's really good. I think he's okay. 500, they're going to be another problem. Slay on DK is kind of okay, but Maddox on Lockett. Yeah, Lockett scares me. They do. Talking Sports with Muzz. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for being here. I do see your comment, Blake. I don't see all of them. It goes so quick, man. I wish I could show you guys how fast this thing moves. But if you re-ask, I'll look for it. Oh, Jackson Moody. Thank you for the super sticker, man. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you, man. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Do you think it was Kelsey or Wentz' fault on those drop snaps? I think some of them were the ones I'm thinking of, and I don't know which ones specifically you're talking about. There were a lot of low snaps I would put on Kelsey. Philly, is it okay to eat Pringles while I watch? Of course. Philly, the Ravens versus Steelers got canceled. I know, until Sunday. It sucked. I was one that might have been the game I was looking for the most. Kelsey for sure, but can't blame him because he's usually so reliable. True. Bruce, what is up, man? Do you think we should start Robbie Coleman on Monday instead of Maddox? On the outside, no. I don't. I'm not big on Coleman, you know. I've been disappointed in him. Jackson Moody, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Imagine this happening. The Eagles start Jalen Hurts next season, and he gets hurt, and now Carson is starting quarterback, and he wins 3 games of the season and goes on with Super Bowl. Yeah, it'd be a replay. The problem is that'd be a lot of money to be sitting on the bench, you know. DK Metcalf, DJ Davis made fun of starting Hurts over Wentz, meaning, like, yeah, start Hurts because then you'll have no chance to beat us. Well, I think they like Hurts. I mean, look, Carson hasn't played great. I understand why people want to do it. I get it, you know. It's just not realistic, though. That's the problem. Philly 500, a.k.a. the Beast Mode, says, Happy Turkey Day. See you tomorrow. When's his next stream? Next stream is Saturday night. We're going to do a special Saturday night stream this week. It's going to be fun. Eagles should trade for the first pick. Hey, Blake, I'm not opposed to it, but you'd have to give up a lot, though. You know? Maybe if for some reason we, like, let's say we lose out or something, who knows? NRC on the outside is... Yeah, I don't like NRC that much. Go Jets. Jets, what are they? 0-10. Jets are on their way for the first pick in the draft. Did you see Carson's press conference today? I was asked about starting. He sounded like he knew he's not playing good. Yeah, I did. I thought Doug's was bizarre. I thought it was weird. I think he was trying to be cute and funny, but I think Doug seems like he's over his head. I hope the rumors are right. Jeffrey Lurie says he will make big changes if we lose the NFC East. Look, he's got to make changes even if we don't. See, here's the problem. Let's say you win 5-6 games and win the division. Do you not fire anybody? I'd fire everybody. So did you know Deshaun Jackson is my cousin? I did not know that. No. Big Deshaun Jackson fan. That's awesome that he's your cousin. Rager is good, Doug. Look, Rager's, you got to give Rager time. We got to give him time. Jets get Lawrence, Jaguars get Fields, Eagles get DiNucci. I don't know. What's my favorite music to listen to? I like all music. I'll tell you my favorite band of all time. Alice in Chains. I like Alice in Chains. I like Wu-Tang Clan. I like The Roots. I like Metallica. You know, I go all over the place. I don't like today's music, though. I think today's music stinks. And good night. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see if... Hopefully we win. You're going to be bald. You know, go shave your head, you said. 500. Imagine winning the division with 5 wins and still getting top 15 pick. You can't. See, you won't. You'll get the 19th pick because they view it upon playoff teams get lower picks. So it will be really hard on us. Yo, Philly, you know Chris Brown is my cousin. I swear, I didn't know that. Very cool. Watch this film. He's short passer, but mostly runs. Look at Lamar now. Cowgirl fans get too happy after it win, especially Mark. Yeah. Did you start keto because of Mark Holmes? No, I started keto because my wife said your fat ass got to go on a diet. And if you don't go on a diet, I'm sending you to Bad Dog Boot Camp. I said, I ain't going to no Bad Dog Boot Camp anymore. No more. So I went on a keto diet. 500, happy Thanksgiving, bro. You and your family enjoy it. You too, Chris, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. You and your family, shout out to you. God bless, man. Yeah, I like some Ja Rule, yeah. I'm more scared of Hurts than Wentz. At least I know Hurts will throw the ball away. We don't know that though. We really don't know that. He hasn't taken enough snaps. You know? Does it keep? Yeah, actually, for me it works really good. It's working. The best part of it is it kills my appetite. You know? Give Philly a break on the Jefferson pick. What Doug Jefferson may have been. No, I'll eat that pick. I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm not perfect. Lurie says bench Wentz. He's done Philly. I think if they bench Wentz, it's got to be forever. I don't think you do it and you put him back in. The problem is going to be money. That's the problem. Did you know the Eagles drafted Jordan Matthews and Devontae Adams was available? Yes, you might have said that earlier. Somebody said that. That's crazy. 500. We're gonna beat Seattle. I wish we would, man. I wish we would. Flight says, what's eggnog taste like? Nectar of the gods, my friend. Nectar of the gods. It's a beautiful thing. It is. Keto diet is it's a low carb diet. 500. Want to make a bet if the Eagles beat Seattle? I don't know. Make me an offer. Eggnog tastes like pasta or paste. No, it tastes like a milkshake kind of. I bet we trade Carson to the Colts before next. I'll take that bet. Army. What do you want to bet? Because I don't think it'll happen. Eggnog is the junks. Eggnog is the junks. All right, well, listen, everybody. What was it? I have a Carson Wentz auto card. Would you buy it? Maybe. I might. Did you autograph it or did he do it? I might buy it. It depends. 500 Hurt will just run extended play in Wentz, I think. 500 Hurts will just run. I don't know what Hurts is. I have no idea what Hurts is. He may be great. I don't know. I just know that the situation the Eagles are in, it just didn't make any sense to draft him, especially now that you have to pay Carson all that money. I love what Daryl Morey is doing. Why are we not going deep to Rager? Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know. I talk about this in my next video. Why is Dev... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why was he hidden? Why was he hidden? That had to be an accident. Yeah, that had to be an accident because he didn't say it. Yeah, okay, it was an accident. You unhit him. It's all good. He's unhidden, right? Yeah, he's unhidden. Okay. Yeah, I think it was an accident. That was an accident. It's all. I mean, look at these fat fingers. Dev is unhidden. That's all that matters. We're good. We good. Cowboys. We'll see if they win tomorrow. I put $50 on Washington money line. I was trying to say that we don't have enough time to throw the deep ball. No, it's okay, Alan. It happens. It was an accident. You unhit him. That's all that matters. 500. Who you want in the draft? Parsons, Jamar? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Parsons looks very intriguing to me, but would they take a guy like that, a linebacker? I don't know. 500. My issue with Doug is they're using Rager like Jefferson is used. Instead of using him on the bubble screens, they get him in open field, and they're using him with slants, curls. I don't know why they do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. 500. Did you took my mod? Remember I did take it. Yeah, I did take it. But before I give it back, we're gonna have to talk because I just can't have people. I can't have people timed out like that, my man. If you talk to me, we talk. Go in the flick chat and we'll talk, and then I'll give it back. Later, Phil, you're the best doing it. Thanks for your time. Thank you, Jay. Even though they suck, I still can't wait for the Eagles to play. I can't wait either. You got 50 Cowboys beat Washington. Me and you, one of us is going to win. You know what I mean? One of us is going to win. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, you too, Nighthawk. We need a quarterback like Vic and bring back Shady. Well, Shady's old now. 500. I just want to tell you, you have a great Eagles content. Very enjoyable. VJ, thank you so much, man. What do you think Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather? I don't know. I don't know anything about Logan Paul, so. Takeem says, it's funny how Cowboys content creators were talking about 2021 NFL Draft before the Minnesota Vikings game. Now they're talking about playoffs. Mark's talking about Super Bowl. You You think Carson has a big game? I hope so. If you need some head mods, I'll help you, Philly. If you remember, I've been around a long time. I remember you have. Merry Christmas tomorrow. Yes. Merry Thanksgiving, Miss. Mike McCarthy gonna bust some. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. What was he doing? All right, Krista, happy Thanksgiving to you. Yeah, do I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I either really love their stuff or I don't like it. Like, there's no in between for me. I love some of their stuff. I don't like some of their stuff. But for the most part, I would say, yeah, I like them. Okay, Philly 500, aka the Beast Mode, whatever. What do you think about Shannon Sharp calling Mike McCarthy racist? Because I didn't hear anything. I don't know anything about that. I don't know why I don't know anything about it. 500, you like? Yeah, some of it. The only time you will see me root for the Cowgirls is Week 17 when they play the Giants. Yeah, I hear you. Should we have let Sidney Jones walk? Well, they don't know how to use them, 500, we were terrible in special teams department, but the other teams always get 40 on us. I know. Well, they need to let Rager take some punts. John Raz, what's up, man? 500. I'm just stopping by to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Aren't you visiting the Big S? No, I'm not. I'm not going there this year, John. But happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, man. God bless you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you to everybody that was joining the stream. It went a lot longer than I thought. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for all the super chats, all the subscribers, all the likes. Had a blast. It was an interesting discussion about Carson. I definitely see where other people are coming from. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys, your family, God bless each and every one of you. I'll have a video up tomorrow. Saturday night, I will be streaming, so there will be a special stream for that. So if you guys want to join me, I'll be hanging out, and then we're going to do like 3 games on Sunday. So it's going to be a busy Saturday and Sunday for me. But anyways, I think Washington's going to win, Alan. But, I mean, Dallas should win, but I think Washington wins. I bet $50 on it. But you'll see me around. I'll be on my Flick chat, so definitely subscribe or join that if you want. It's free. And thank you, everybody. Like I said, God bless each and every one of you. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining, hanging out with me. With that said, I'm going to let you guys all go. 20 Eagle 215, happy Thanksgiving to you too, my man. I'm glad you just made it at the end, but thank you for coming. With that said, take care. I will talk to you later. And of course,